What's up, you guys? This is Stevie of Moron Games, along with Trevor, also of Moron Games, and we are here to play High School Romance.
Our first visual novel, played together like a true bromance.
Bromance powers activate!
There were some issues before with recording this. As far as we know, those have been sorted out. So, let's do this thing! It was supposed to be a new school, a fresh start. Guys my age are supposed to have friends, to go out and have fun. Was it foolish of me to think that would actually happen? To look forward to it?
Nah, it seems pretty logical.
Yeah. I just arrived this morning, getting off the train and lugging a suitcase full of clothes and personal effects along the narrow, bustling sidewalks. Personal effects.
What does that mean? Like,
most people say personal items, personal effects. Does he have like a freaking makeup artist or some shit in case you want to suddenly cosplay as an orc or
pyrotechnics?
Yeah, pyrotechnics, or is it some dude with like freaking stop motion skeletons? Like Ray Harryhausen, in case he wants to do an impromptu reenactment of Jason and the Argonauts.
He has. That's a big ass bag.
Yeah. But anyway, his bustling sidewalks. It's a scene I was used to. Every new place I moved, I was always the weird transfer student. Yes, you were. But for once, I was happy to be somewhere new. A place I could really call home. A private boarding school. Oh boy! I get to live at school!
I get to learn 24/7!
Oh, it's like my dream come true. Now I never have to leave school. Ever.
Nothing will ever go wrong.
There's a reason this guy never had friends. All I could think about was how lucky I was to be here, to have a school where I could finally belong.
And live at.
That is,
Screw my
until...
parents.
What did you say?
This boarding school only admits girls.
Dot.
Shoji? Shoji, are you alright?
That
is not a face
smile.
Look at that!
Also, quick aside, them tickle bitties.
And her leather straps on her skirt.
Wait, yes. What the fuck is this? Like, who wears something like this? I don't know what that is. It like stops, changes color, and then there's straps.
It's like Mizure Shiroyuki's little leg belt.
That too. At this moment, I'm anything but alright. But I have to play it cool. Sorry, what?
You look a little out of it. See, that's a look of concern.
Yes, that's not evil.
I think we're all a little surprised, but are you sure you're okay?
That's it. It has to be a dream. This is a nightmare, and I'm going to wake up now.
I don't know. Any girl like looking like that talking to me is not a nightmare.
Yeah, this doesn't seem like nightmare fuel here, like at all.
Unless your nightmare is like wondering what those those skirt straps are for and why she's wearing a crown.
Or like for some reason your nightmare involves shapely women, which.
By which point, you're probably scared of women.
Yes, you should probably consult someone about that. Hopefully not a female psychiatrist, because that would make things worse.
That would be very unfortunate.
It would be horrible to be afraid to talk to your own therapist.
Because as psychiatrists have said, flooding does not work.
Yeah. This is a nightmare, and I'm going to wake up now. Nope. I'm fine, I think.
There's no need to worry. I'm sure it was an honest mistake. How?
Who the hell knows? This isn't the kind of trouble I usually associate with the principal's office. Principal, everyone. This is how the principal dresses.
Once again, I am not seeing issues.
Yeah. So far, she's been kind and understanding about the issue, though maybe a little too nonchalant. So far, it's been like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
She looks so young that at first I couldn't tell her apart from some of the students. Not a bad thing.
No.
Not a bad thing. I'm sure she appreciates that.
Mm-hmm. I've tried calling your parents, but neither of them have been answering the phone.
Oh, they're probably still on the plane.
Wait. Didn't you come in on a train?
So you send your child on a train. Here, go to this school that we're not going to visit or really look all that much into. Have fun. We already signed you up. They said they'll accept you. Good luck. Bye, kid.
My name's Shoji. Whatever.
It's a half-truth. My parents work for the government. Your parents are Mulder and Scully.
Men in black. And woman.
They've always needed to travel for work, and their schedule is especially busy this year. This time, even I might not be able to get to talk to them for a couple weeks. Well, yeah, they're so busy. ISIS, those terrorist attacks, and plus that mystery streaker who keeps running around naked in public.
Mystery streaker, we will find you. We know who you are.
He's like the greatest threat this nation has ever known.
Take him down.
Well, I mean, it wouldn't be so bad if he weren't so unsightly.
Yeah. Which leaves you here for the time being.
This probably wouldn't be a big deal to most students, I get that. No,
most students would have a problem.
Well, most male students, which I assume you meant. But still, yeah, it would be a big deal. A boy in an all-girls school, it sounds like a quirky story you'd tell to a new acquaintance.
No, that's usually what you wait. You wait like a year. Wait a
you
year
don't tell
and
them,
then...
Well, no. You wait till you start calling them, you go from acquaintance to friend, and then wait a little bit longer.
Yeah.
If they're a new acquaintance... Hi, I know we just met yesterday. Did I ever tell you about the time I was in an all-girls high school?
Well, see ya.
Well, it was nice talking to you.
Never me seeing you again.
One time in high school, I got accepted to an all-girls school. It would be a great dinner party anecdote. No, it wouldn't.
I'm just imagining him with like a little plastic cup of beer. So there was this one time, buddy, I went to an all-girls school.
All it would get you is awkward stares and silence.
Woo, buddy.
But right now, I just feel terrified. My mother said she went to the school herself. Mother. All-girls school.
Connect the dots, Shoji.
Dumbass. How did she not realize?
But this wasn't always an all-girls boarding school. That was only a recent change in the last decade or so.
Okay, I guess Mom's not so terrible then. Or at least not so neglectful.
Yeah. We always had a high female enrollment, but they decided to make it exclusive. When your mother was here, I'm sure it was co-ed. Although, that doesn't explain why she marked you as female on the form.
Fuck you, Mom. Fuck you. Female?
Once again, that's a look of concern.
Ugh, my mother works for the government, but she can't even fill out a student recommendation correctly. No. Male or female, marking the wrong one. That is a conscious mistake.
Maybe she's dyslexic?
No, unless she thought it somehow meant iron male.
F.E. male, that's weird. Well, my son is quite enduring, yes. He is Iron Man. I am Iron Man.
Your mom hates you, kid.
Both your parents hate you. They just left you here. They had you to take a train.
Not even looking on the school they're sending you to very deeply. Like, for all how did she know that it wasn't just demolished and turned into a shopping mall?
She did.
As apparently little insight they put into this.
that would make this story even more interesting. Well, I wish I could do something to help, but my hands are tied. Kind of against the rules to let a guy in.
What? There has to be something we can do, some kind of loophole. It happens all the time in anime. Now you don't want to leave?
I'm confused. So is Shoji.
Yes.
You do realize that this is real life, right?
I'm sorry, did you say something? I was distracted by your...
Everyone is.
Eyes.
Right.
I just...
Why are you so afraid of leaving?
Good question.
That is a very agitated face.
She's annoyed now.
She's like, God damn it.
Why does she care so much if he wants to stay or go? He's not even supposed to be here.
Yeah.
If I do, I'll be dragged around the country with my parents for another year. I just got here. I don't want to leave. You didn't think that like 30 seconds ago.
I don't want to go.
I don't want to go. You didn't think that 30 seconds ago. Please, I'm begging you. I'll do anything.
An exception, huh? Well, you are pretty effete.
What? I don't speak Italian. What are you talking about?
I meant your body. You might be able to pass as one.
One of what? Are you going to let me in?
Yes, I think I know a way.
That freaking sinister-ass face.
If my principal in this situation would look at me like that, I'm like, oh, I would be more frightened.
Hang on, I think I forgot something way over there.
On the train.
I'll just go run out and grab it and then never come back. Oh, thank God.
But only if you pretend to be a girl.
Dot.
Of Shoji's face, like, what?
Pretend to be a girl. Is that even legal? This is, you dickhead. Fuck you.
Dumbass. Looking at your file, your academic performance is very impressive.
Looking more evil.
She is chaotic. No, she's lawful evil.
I don't think she's listening to me.
We did accept you here for a reason. Of course, all gender mistakes aside. You're lacking a little in clubs and extracurricular activities, but your grades and aptitude tests more than make up for it. It shouldn't be a problem, really. You'll fit right in.
How she came to that conclusion, I have no idea. I don't think...
Listen. See, now that's a look that I would fall in love with.
When did you get so close all of a sudden? And so serious?
I know you need this. This is your final year, right?
Yes?
Then you have entrance exams coming up, and you have to be thinking about your future. Further delaying your admission to a school will put you behind your studies, or in your studies, and could be disastrous for your record. If you enter late, you'll already be playing catch-up with your classmates. Getting admitted to another school is going to take time. But, if you stay here, all you have to do is pretend. Think of it like a drama club that happens to be full-time.
What happened to This Is Real Life?
That went out that beautiful window behind her. Jesus, those windows are gorgeous.
I'm sorry, there were windows?
I was looking at the bookcase. Yeah,
there's
the bookcase. You looking at the vase?
Drama? She does have a point, though. I never had much to distract me from schoolwork, so my grades have always been high. No friends to go out with on weekends or have lunch with during school hours. I guess it made me very studious. It's 'cause you suck.
Nerd.
Well, I do want friends. I don't want that my grades to change now.
His brain is so confused.
I don't want that my grades to change now. When it matters most. I guess, but how am I supposed to do that?
Oh, that's the easy part. You'll just have to dress like you're one of the girls.
Right.
So simple.
So easy. Is she out of her mind?
Yes.
I'll do what I have to. I'll be a janitor. Wait, no, I got that wrong. I see.
I'll be a janitor. My dream will come true of being your custodian.
I see.
One of the custodial arts.
To be honest, it's a little daunting being told they have to dress up like a girl. As far as I know, a lot of work goes into a girl's daily maintenance.
Yes, that's the issue.
Yes, of course. That's what's wrong with the situation. And the mandatory school uniform involves skirts, which seems risky. Yes. Now you're more spot on. But Miss Rowan is looking at me so intently. I can't bear to say no to her.
Yes, that's why. That's
yes,
what you're.
The looking. That's why you can't say no. That's what makes you so unable to defy.
He can't say no because of the crown.
Yes, yes.
He's in love with that crown. He's like, I want one myself.
I get the feeling that she's really taking a chance on me, I guess. Yeah, I guess we both are.
Are you okay with it then?
I don't think I have much of a choice.
Nope, not really.
She doesn't have to say it so brightly.
Yes, I do.
Half the time, are you going to tell if she's being serious or not?
I'm glad you're in agreement. Some boys your age wouldn't be so mature about it.
It wouldn't be maturity. It'd be what is
desperation.
Wrong with you?
It's a good quality to have.
I'm not sure I can pull it off, to be honest.
Just the fact that you're not freaking out over your masculinity or something is good enough for me. Which is exactly what happens when you put heck no.
Or something. As far as actually having the skill to do it, I'm sure you'll pick it up quickly.
Or do you think that women are mysterious creatures, never to be understood?
I read that last one for you.
Oh, well.
Yeah, doesn't matter. I don't know which way to answer that and not be offensive.
Which is, in itself, a good answer. Which is very true. When in doubt, don't say anything.
Yes. Silence is never controversial.
Exactly. You're thoughtful, Shoji. That's a quality that will help you here, and one I personally admire. How does him just like a girl thoughtful?
I don't know.
She's been stalking him. That's exactly what's been happening. She's been stalking him. See? You're proving to be a good fit for the school already.
You're willing to put on the uniform. That's all it takes.
Not too bad. Just call it
I hope so.
Just delude yourself and think it's guilt. Now, about your clothes. I take it you didn't bring any women's attire?
Oh, you think?
Oh, I forgot that. That was on my list, and I totally
I was
forgot.
bring a whole bunch of women's clothes, but, you know, darn. I think I left that on the train.
I have a G-string. Does that count? What? Why? Don't ask.
What? No, why would I?
Oh, no reason. I was just asking. Anyway, we'll need to change that soon. I have my schedule here. If you'll just give me a moment, I'm sure we can work something out. For now, though, let's just do a little hairstyling.
Huh? What are you...
There! You look like a girl already.
That quickly?
I should be able to find a substitute for my second period tomorrow.
Your second period? You teach a class too?
Of course, you wouldn't know. Oh, not only am I the principal, but I also teach gym. Of course.
Principal moonlighting as a teacher, then I've never been to an all-girls school either. Now, principal moonlighting as a teacher, that might be illegal. I'm not sure.
I'm not for
very
sure.
Well could be.
I guess it depends on how understaffed they are.
Yeah.
Because principals start out as teachers.
Well, sometimes they do.
Most of the time.
Yeah. But I'm doing both jobs at once. Does she get 2 paychecks?
No, she should only get 1. She might get a little bit more.
Yeah. But enough discussing the legality of that. We have cross-dressing misadventures to get to.
Yeah!
Wait, what? Does her second period... Yeah, wait, what does her second period have to do with me?
Yes, I think that'll work out nicely. I'll have someone cover my class. Then we can go shopping together.
Shopping with the principal. Shopping with the principal?
See, now that might be illegal.
Okay, no, we're really on that. I said we wanted to go to a new school and make friends. This isn't really what I meant. Pardon me, but is that necessary? Don't we have uniforms?
For the most part, you'll be wearing the school uniform, yes, but during off hours, you're allowed to dress casually. I know it's an odd situation, but people will start giving you funny looks if you just wear your uniform everywhere. Very true statement.
This entire situation is strange.
You'll be okay for tonight, though. There is a dress code, of course, though you're not really at risk at breaking it. But we should start on crafting your identity as a girl as soon as possible, don't you think?
Right now, I don't know what to think.
Great!
I didn't even say anything. It's all happening so fast. I feel like I can't keep up. Still, for all the hurdles suddenly being thrown my way, I get the sense that this stupid situation somehow worked out in my favor.
Yes?
I don't know. Depends on what you define. Like, what were the other possibilities here?
Doesn't seem there was many others.
At least Miss Rowan seems enthusiastic about me joining the school.
Yes.
Miss Rowan?
Yes?
Oh, that freaking evil smile. What about my, appearance?
Oh, don't worry about that, Shoji. You're definitely pretty enough to be a girl.
I'm not sure whether to take that as a compliment or an insult.
Yes.
Yeah, we're just gonna go with that.
That's the only way.
But with the way she said it, I think it was intended to be the former.
I'll see you tomorrow, then.
Stop looking so sinister, damn it. Wait, how am I going to get up here dressed like this? Hear Miss Rowan's voice from 2 directions. Now you're going nuts.
Selena to Miss Rowan's office. Selena to Miss Rowan's office.
Who's Selena? Won't she realize I'm a boy?
Girls can dress boyishly, too, if they want. It doesn't necessarily imply anything. If she is suspicious, this will be a good exercise in thinking on your feet.
but I'm shit at improv.
Should have taken that class when I was in Florida.
You're testing me already?
I wasn't thinking about it like that, but I guess you could see it that way. With my sinister looks. Just try to relax and look natural, like you're supposed to be here. Everything will be fine, I think.
Oh, it's great to know that you're so sure. Crap, I can feel my heart racing, but Miss Rowan looks very calm.
Because my boobs. Anyway, Selena will show you around and take you to your dorm.
You called, Miss Ryan?
Oh, wow. I really wasn't expecting to be taken to my room by a girl like her. Oh.
Those things in her hair.
Oh, that doesn't even sound right when I think about it. No, it sounds perfectly fine.
Yeah, it sounds... I mean, like...
You're still a dude, and you're being forced to cross-dress to attend school, but you're still a dude.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong thinking about that.
No.
She's looking at me a little strangely. I wonder if she suspects anything.
Just keep little Shoji in line. Selena, this is Shoji. She's a new student this year who got here a bit late. And I thought you'd like to show her around.
Right. I need to get used to the new pronouns.
Oh, definitely. I'd be happy to. Since it's a boarding school, it's not often we get new students in the higher grades. It would be nice to have a new face in our classes. I'm glad to be here.
That smile. She always so enthusiastic.
It's nice to meet you. And you as well.
Okay, I just want to hurry up and say, look at the difference of smiles. Like, she's actually, like, really... Selena's, like, really legitimately happy.
Yes, but happy.
And then, like, that's
Evil.
conniving.
Yes.
The conniving principal.
Yeah, just... Damn it, woman, stop looking evil. You're fine. I mean, you are damn fine.
Oh, and I'm not Shoji?
Wait, what?
I will win.
We spent the last 5 minutes talking about your tits, though. Alright, moving on. I think I've done all right at taking... I think I've done alright at talking softly so far.
Make sure she gets settled in, Selena. Here's the key to her dorm in B block, and take Shoji to her class as well.
Got it. Come on, Shoji. I'll show you all the places you need to know to get your started.
To get your started.
Plus, the best ways to beat your classmates to class each morning if you're the go-getter type.
Selena, are you taking more drugs?
Maybe.
Have a good day, you two.
Thanks. See you later. Much later. See you, Miss Ryan. This is the main hall. It gets really crowded before classes begin, so a lot of us choose to walk outside instead. Maybe it's just me, but a stroll outside's always helped clear my head. Do you like the outdoors, Shoji? Sure. Sorry, sounded like a dumb question, I was just curious where you were from, if you were a city girl or not.
Is there a right way to answer this question?
My parents travel a lot, so really I've lived all over. Ooh, well traveled. You're so lucky. I think traveling would be really exciting, but I never got to go anywhere. You have to tell me all about the places you've been sometime. Okay, sure, whenever you want.
I know what I want to be.
Great. Also, this is the storage closet. Of course, every tour highlights the storage closet. Here's our school. Oh, and just draw special attention. This is the storage closet.
It's a very nice closet.
This is where we keep all our junk.
It's got free Wi-Fi.
Usually only class representatives are allowed to dig around in here.
Which is why it's free Wi-Fi.
But if you do need to get something, it's polite to knock.
Okay, if only class representatives are allowed in, then why did you highlight it on the tour?
Because you might be a class representative sometime.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Knock? Come on, this way.
Celine seems to like to talk, or at least she doesn't mind my being quiet. The school's campus is pretty big. I'm still a little confused by the layout as she takes me through the hallways. I realize now that I didn't even notice it. Yeah, I didn't even come in through the main entrance this morning. Although getting lost is the least of my worries right now. And it's hard to concentrate on directions with her walking next to me. Now isn't the time to be getting distracted with things like those. Yeah, those.
I think he's talking about the things in her hair.
Oh, definitely that. I mean, that. I really need to focus.
And here's your classroom. So, this is a classroom in an all-girls school? Well, yeah, it looks just like any other classroom, doesn't it? Oh, yes, of course. I've never seen one before, so... We're starting to be pink or something? What? No! Haha, it's okay. I'm just joking. It's because we won't be in the same class together, though. We won't? Afraid not. Our grade is split into 2 classes, so in a sense, that makes us rivals.
Haha, there are rivals. I don't really see why that would be the case, but if she says so.
I hear good things about your teacher, so I wouldn't worry too much. You might even be able to sneak off now and then.
Sneak off? What is she talking about?
I know exactly what she's talking about.
Oh, yeah.
I've been to church camp.
I decided to leave those... And this one time, at band camp, I decided to leave those questions for later. Now the real challenge will be finding my way back here tomorrow.
Do you mind if we walk back to my dorm from here? I want to try and memorize the way so I'm not late tomorrow. Sure thing. That's probably a good idea, now that you mention it. This way, I'll take you through the grounds so you can see them too.
I can tell there's something on her mind, from the way she keeps looking at me. She's sticking to normal questions though, which is a relief.
Some students like to bring lunch out here and eat in the sun. It's a nice break from being inside all day. I just can't stand being cooped up inside and sitting still, you know. Gym and lunch is always the highlight of the day for me. What about you? I'm not the greatest athlete.
I know your pain.
You'll come over to my side eventually, once I teach you the ropes, that is.
Part of me was hoping for an invitation to sit with her at lunch, but there wasn't one. Still, her kindness seems genuine so far. I'm glad I got to meet her first. It would have been bad if it was someone more curious.
Home sweet home, this is your dorm. It might not look like much right now, but once you get it personalized a little, you'll be more comfortable. Thank you, I think I can find my way.
Shake. Huh? Wait, did she just shut the door?
She slammed the door.
The number of times I've been alone with a girl in a private room can be counted on one hand. Let us think about this.
One.
And the counting wouldn't take up too many fingers. One. That you were right. And that is counting right now.
So I've got to ask, are you a lesbian?
That's a little forward there. Is that the sort of thing girls just ask each other?
What? I'm, sorry, is it a difficult question? No. No, it's not a difficult question, or no, I'm not a lesbian. Yes, I mean, both. I'm not a lesbian.
Bad choice. Bad choice.
You fail.
Could have said you were a lesbian, so that way, like, chicks would start coming your way. I mean, they'd be disappointed, but still.
It would be disappointed.
Wait, was that the right answer? No.
Nope.
I mean, I definitely like girls, but... I'm so confused.
I'm sorry. It was a little forward,
Yes, it was.
Just a little bit.
I just noticed your clothes, since they're really boyish.
Stereotype much?
I thought maybe it was a statement, you know? Like the cute butch tomboy type.
Seriously, stereotype much? Oh, I can see where she might come to that conclusion.
No, nothing like that. I just really like comfortable clothes. Well, I guess that makes sense. Still, I bet you look extra cute in your uniform and other girly clothes, don't you?
Really? Because I'm trying extra hard not to think about it.
I don't really think so. Aw, and you're modest too. Well, I'm glad you're going to be with us for this year. Like I said, we're not in the same class, but I'm sure to see you around. Have a good night.
Just like that, she's gone. I finally get a moment to breathe and actually think.
She just jumps out the window.
It's also bizarre. I doubt that Mom knew what she was signing me up for. There is no way she didn't.
Your mother just wanted you away.
Your mom
You actually
hates
don't work the government.
Your mom hates you, kid. Your mom's a bitch. She hates you. Your parents hate you.
You're now a girl.
But I don't think she would fault me for doing what I have to. The principal approved it, so it must be okay, right? No. Your parents are disappointed in you. They're disappointed in you.
But, you know, they hate you, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, they already hate you, so who cares? Mr. Ron did say there would be a uniform in here ready for me. I don't know if it's in the wardrobe. Oh, are these... The skirts are one thing, but folded neatly at the bottom of the drawer. Are those panties? They even have the school colors and logo on them. Every school must provide their female students with underwear, yes.
Well, you never know. I mean, like, they could be, like, somewhat less privileged.
Maybe.
Not have, like, clothes for themselves.
School colors and logo.
You know, to make it, like...
Stop trying to defend it, damn it.
Okay.
This is all too strange. I think it's even making me tired. I shouldn't pack, but really if I'm not going to be wearing those clothes much, why bother? All I want to do is go to sleep. Maybe I'll wake up and this will all be one of those strange anxiety dreams. The people who dream of this is not an anxiety dream. Your
It's a strange dream.
Yes. Your anxiety dream would be your parents actually telling you they hate you instead of just doing it through actions.
We hate you, but we don't want to tell you.
Shoji, you are our biggest regret.
But we can't tell you this, so this is what we do.
What happened yesterday? You've forgotten somehow. I wonder
Too
what
many
time it is.
drugs.
I did set an alarm. Ugh. Pink pajamas. Pink pajamas. And apparently...
Ruffles my jammies.
Apparently, leaving your hair like that.
I don't even think girls do that. I mean, I don't know.
I don't think so.
I've never seen them.
Yeah. Ugh. It's one way to wake up in the morning. I should probably get up now. Though I've never gotten ready as a girl before. Plus, I didn't even pack last night. 1 hour later. The first day at a new school is usually bad enough. I guess I've kind of gotten used to them always transferring in the middle of the year. But now it's a whole new kind of worry. Looking at myself in the mirror wearing a girl's uniform, feeling all of yesterday's anxiety all over again. Yet you somehow forgot it.
And not very good in the morning?
You don't forget something like that.
No.
If I actually wanted to cross-dress, this would almost be exciting. But I don't. I'm a guy, through and through. It's really freaking me out. I can't imagine living like this all the time. Can I really pull this off?
Why don't next time? No.
Well, I have to. I don't have a choice. I just need to put my mind to it. And then I look down at my legs and come to the sudden realization that they look like a lumberjack's. Uh-oh, do I need to shave them? Some more time later. You don't set an alarm, but you have all this freaking time. Who would have thought shaving your legs would be so long and difficult?
Hey, if his legs look anything like mine, I totally understand.
Yeah, but didn't set an alarm, but apparently wakes up early enough to have like a spare hour plus some more time for all this shit.
Yeah.
Looks like I got mauled by a rabid badger.
He's also not very good at it.
Apparently not. Oh well, I need to hurry and get to class and stop worrying about this. It's a good thing I woke up early this morning. I think this is the path through the grounds that Selena showed me yesterday. There are girls already walking to class, all dressed in their uniforms, so I think I'm going the right way. It's weird thinking about myself as being one of them. One of us, one of us, one of us.
Hee hee ha ha ho 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 ho.
My stomach is twisting itself in knots the closer I get to the classroom. Some of the girls are looking at me. Before I probably would have leaped at the chance to talk to a girl. But now that I don't have any other choice, it's just nerve-wracking. Phew, I managed to hurry by them. Because it's so difficult to walk by someone without talking to them. It's hard. Just keep that momentum going.
Like, I enjoy talking to people. And some people even say, I have an uncontrollable urge to speak to people. But if I don't want to talk to someone, all I do is I keep moving my legs into a direction.
Yeah. This is the room that Selena showed me yesterday. Shoot, my feet just froze. Where do I sit? Are there assigned seats? Selena told me she wouldn't be in my class. I don't know anyone else. Some of the girls are already seated, twisted around in their seats, talking to each other, giggling. They know. They're starting to notice me. Oh, they definitely know.
Just tell them now. Admit it.
I should have waited outside the classroom.
Confess. Ah, there you are.
What? Oh, this must be the teacher. The invisible teacher.
Shoji, yes? It's an honor to meet you. Welcome to our class. If you don't mind standing here for a few moments, we'll let everyone get settled, you bitch. After that, I'll let you introduce yourself to the class.
Well, here goes. It's only a few sentences about myself. I'm used to first introductions, but I still hate talking in front of people. Especially a bunch of girls I don't even know while wearing a skirt. Most of the girls are already in their seats, and now almost all of them are staring at me. Please, just let me sit down.
This year, we have a new student joining us. Go on, introduce yourself, bitch.
Hello. I'm Shoji.
Speaking softly helped hide my voice, but maybe I spoke a little too softly. While I glanced up from the floor, several of the girls were learning forward in their seats. They're not even,
Typos.
class hasn't even started yet, and they're already learning.
These are good students.
Learning forward, no less. An advanced type of learning.
At least not learning backwards.
Maybe they couldn't hear me very well. Wait, did someone just go, aw?
Thank you, Shoji. We'll make sure you fit right in.
Not suspicious in the slightest.
Please have a seat. The third row, there, by the window.
They're just trying to make it sound suspicious.
Yep.
A window seat. Not
I am
bad,
succeeding.
but probably not good either. It's difficult to focus. Now that class has actually started, I can go through the motions, but my mind keeps drifting. Girls are usually playful and flirty with each other, aren't they? What if one of them pulls up my skirt? Who does that? Who does that? What?
I've yet to see it. I'm sure it's happened, but that's like really
That's,
close
Who
friends.
just walks up to a stranger and pulls up their skirt? Like, no, you got more problems. Like, you'll have more problems with that person than them trying to find out your dude, if that's the type of person who's just gonna run around pulling up random people's skirts.
Yay!
What would even happen if I got found out? I can't keep thinking like this. I really need to focus. Is class over already? I hope the teacher didn't notice I was spacing out too badly. There's some other girls looking at me. Hopefully,
She knows.
hope if I just keep looking through my bag and stall long enough, they'll lose interest. For now, I just want to get through this first day in one piece. Good. I think they're gone. Oof. Oh my gosh, are you okay? Oh crap, I didn't even see her and I bumped right into her. How'd she move so quietly? Oh, my hands didn't go anywhere inappropriate.
Because that happens like that.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I'm fine.
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention, and...
Don't worry about it. It's really nothing. I am Hoshi, class representative.
Oh, maybe that's why she seems a little stiff.
What was that?
Nothing.
She sits close to the front, so I noticed her while giving my introduction. That and the fact that she's one of the prettiest girls in class.
Damn
Oh
right
yeah.
I am.
Look at that.
Look at my glasses. As class representative, I am tasked with making sure you have everything you need. Please do not hesitate to call on me if you need anything.
Anything?
Anything.
Oh, thank you. I know I already gave an introduction, but I'm Shoji.
It is a pleasure, Shoji. One of our primary goals is to excel and be the most academically successful class of our grade. I think you will make a good contribution to our efforts. We're at war.
That sounds like a lot of weight is being put on my shoulders.
What was that noise?
That's the warning bell for the end of the period. After that, we only have 2 minutes to get to the next class.
Run, bitches, run!
That's what I'm thinking, like, 2
minutes?
We have gym next. Do you know where it is?
No, I'm afraid I don't.
Selena didn't show me the gym yesterday. Of course, she probably assumed I'd just follow my class.
You should come with me then. You do not want to be late now, do you?
I just hold you back. I don't want you to get in trouble.
Don't worry. I'm sure they'd believe me if I told them why. Just as long as we do not make a habit out of it. We won't.
Oh, of course not.
She may speak a little formally, but I have the feeling that she really wanted to help me out.
Damn right I do.
Oh no, we're already at the gym and I just remembered. I was supposed to have gym today. Miss Rowan said something about us going shopping. It's not like I'm looking forward to it or anything, but I don't want to offend her.
Here we are. Ah, good morning, Miss Rowan. Good morning, Hoshi. Were you showing Shoji around? Yes, indeed I was. You're not teaching class today? No, not today. Shoji and I actually have some more forms to fill out. I see. Well, I hope it goes well.
Thank you for showing me around, Hoshi.
Of course. I will see you in class. Have a good day, Miss Rowan, and goodbye, Shoji. Come on. We'll sneak out the back.
'Cause you need to sneak if you're the principal.
Shh. It's fun.
She's the principal. Does she really have to sneak around like this? Exactly what I was thinking.
Shh. It's more fun.
So this is where all the girls at school must go to shop.
So, how are you liking the school so far?
I don't know.
Enjoying being a girl?
It hasn't been so bad, I guess. It's only been a couple of hours and nothing catastrophic has happened yet.
Haha. See, isn't it easier once you just stop worrying about it.
Well, no, now I'm worrying about that evil look on your face.
Oh, you shouldn't be worried about that. You should be worried about something much, much worse.
I never said I wasn't worried.
You look very cute in that uniform, you know? Like you were practically born to wear it.
Oh, joy. But I really wasn't.
Oh, says who? If it looks good on you, I say wear it. And that certainly does look good on you.
Ah, I think I might be blushing.
You better be.
Yes, you are. That makes it even worse. Is it normal to get this many compliments from your principal? No.
Well, this is how much in grades. I'm going to take you to some of my favorite shops. This will be good practice for you, I hope. Once you make some acquaintances, some of the girls might ask you to go shopping with them. Now, you can have a more educated opinion about style and fashion for girls.
Well, it's definitely an education of some kind.
Here we are. How about something like this?
It's not so bad.
See, it's basically a normal shirt, but it falls off one shoulder a little. Girlish, but simple. Oh, this is a cute pattern, don't you think? You'd look good in a bit of lace as well.
How many of these are we buying?
You'll have to try all of them on, of course.
What? Here?
Obviously. How else do you know if it looks good or not?
I don't usually bother with dressing rooms.
Typical. Come on, we'll go find some skirts and trousers to go with these. Here, pick some of them out for yourself and I'll judge.
Great, another test. I'm not sure if I'd call this a test.
It's more of just know your stuff. Like, I'm not fashionably...
That's technically the definition of a test. But
yeah,
it's
but
not
not a test.
There's not really a way, like... I wouldn't call this a test. Ugh, I don't know what to pick out. There are too many options. God, you're just so damn indecisive, Shoji. I should probably go with something safe. How about this white pleated skirt? Again, for someone who seems to hate being a girl, here, first thing, I'll grab this skirt.
Yeah. Good eye. White goes with a lot of things, so it's hard to mess up an outfit with white. Also black.
Okay, then.
Fun fact.
Huh, maybe this isn't so bad after all. What? The window advertisements are huge. She really is into this shopping stuff. More tiring than I would have expected. I think I've lost all sense of time. So far, she's helped me pick out a few trousers, the skirt, and some tops. Use of trousers over pants.
Mm-hmm.
Having to model them for her was bizarre, to say the least. It wasn't terrible, and it's probably better that I had some girlish clothes in my dorm. She even bought them for him, which was needlessly kind of her. Needlessly kind or extremely suspicious? You make the call.
Well, I mean, look at that face.
Okay, let's go with extremely suspicious.
The face.
Sorry, people, but the call was taken from you.
A couple bags of clothes should do for now, and I'm really pleased with what we found, aren't you?
Sure.
I think it'll be an acquired taste. Just give it time.
So suspicious.
Now, to the next item on our agenda. The underwear store!
Of course. Underwear? I kind of assumed I was still going to wear briefs.
I know there's one nearby. It's just a matter of finding it.
Oh, please, no.
Oh, there it is!
The sign is gigantic. How could you not know that was here?
Don't question my methods.
Okay, then.
Come on now, don't be shy.
It's really not a matter of shy. It's a good thing she's dragging me, since I don't think my feet would move on their own.
I would have liked to see that.
Yeah.
She's dragging him with her teleporting power.
Yes. The walls are absolutely covered in bras. There are only women here talking enthusiastically to each other between aisles. As a guy, skirt or no skirt, I get the sense I'm really not supposed to be here. You think? Just you think so?
Just taking a guess.
Yeah.
Shot in the dark.
Yeah. Miss Rowan doesn't seem to mind though.
Aren't these cute?
So, lacy.
We don't need to buy all that much here. Just pick out some things you like and go try them on.
I can try things on here too?
Of course. How else are you gonna know if they fit?
To be honest, I'm fine with grabbing any food.
Come on. Try something off of this rack.
Like I said, some of that rack, you know what I'm saying?
Ah, shit. I saw what you did there.
Those bras are huge. How would I fit into one of those?
Boobs. Well, you could always add some padding. It would definitely give you a little shapeliness.
I don't know if I want to go that far. Couldn't we just say that I'm flat-chested?
I suppose. It might be a little more risky, but it's not unheard of.
That sound of defeat.
I think these could work. Go on. This dressing room isn't any different from the other one.
Ugh. This is ridiculous. These are the small size cups they have for bras, and I guess they're made more for preteens than actual women.
Ooh, ooh, ooh! How about this?
What are you doing in here? Okay, let us pause for a moment. Shoji is a dude.
Mm-hmm.
A dude with what appears to be an hourglass figure and very wide hips.
Like, pause it for a minute, just so then... Look at that.
The hourglass figure.
And,
A notable subtraction.
yeah.
Which leaves us with two options. Option one. This is either not the first time our man Shoji here is cross-dressed. Or option two. Shoji is a very confused child. And his parents are a lot more douchey than we thought. God damn it, Mom and Dad. Why can't you just accept Shoji for who he is on the inside?
We wanted a boy
the
and or...
inside.
Yes, because we also haven't heard any penis jokes
Why
lately.
the hell can't they be more supportive? Plus, I mean, subtraction. There's something missing down there.
Yeah.
What are you doing in here? What? It's supposed to be private. My principal is supposed to see me naked. Now that should definitely raise several flags. Wait, why am I even covering my chest? Also another good question.
I found this black lingerie set for special occasions and a sports bra for gym class.
Why would he need a lingerie set?
You never know, man.
Does she even care?
Here, try them on. Like she said, it's for special occasions.
See, this is very much a no-brainer. Only if you do it first. I'll try them on if you do first. I'm not sure why I blurted that out. Maybe I was thinking that if she wanted to see me naked, it's only fair that I return the favor.
No, that wasn't what you were thinking, man. Be honest with yourself. You
very much.
are maybe a dude.
You want to see her naked. It doesn't matter if she sees you or not. It was only after the fact that I realized how wrong it sounded.
No, it sounded pretty right to me.
No, it sounds pretty right.
What? Oh, I don't know about that. I mean, this is a shopping trip for you. I don't have any reason to try them on.
Just forget I said anything.
Oh, I get it now. You want to see someone else try it on first, so you don't feel so self-conscious.
I guess? Yeah, great line there.
Good save.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, I don't suppose it can hurt. Besides, I never pass up the chance to try on clothes. Just don't tell anyone about this, okay? It'll be our little secret.
I'm just happy to have my own shirt back on. But is this road really going to let me see her trying on underwear?
Okay, you can come in now. He's not wearing a shirt.
Wait, no. Does not have shirt on.
That's his shirt.
Quick aside. Damn! Yeah, man, she's damn fine.
Just stop it here. We've seen heaven.
Yeah.
We're good.
We can just stop this here. We're done. Bye, guys. We're done with this.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to play it on your own to find out now. ... Huh, Shoji, what do you think?
Well, wow. She sure is busty. Why is she a principal, not a model? Who knows? She might have a third job. Oh crap, she's probably going to expel me if I keep staring like this.
Oh no, I won't. Stare.
It's very, What?
Your face! It's so red. Is that a good sign?
Better believe it. And again, if we're back at option one, I don't think them panties be holding for so long.
Yeah. Explode.
Probably, yes. I mean, definitely. It looks nice on you. Nice. With all my vocabulary, the word I managed to come up with was nice?
Okay, to be honest, if you saw someone dressed like this, you would be kind of dumbstruck.
Yeah, pretty much.
Or awestruck, really. Not really dumbstruck. Oh, you think so?
Yes? Don't turn like that. Yes, turn like that.
Well, she's not turning.
Damn it.
Well, I'm glad you like it. It's a bit small for me, of course.
I think it looks just fine. Just a bit?
I hope I didn't make you feel too uncomfortable. With you dressed like that, it's easy for you to forget you're not really a girl.
So this whole bit of the hijinks is about. How do you forget that?
Well, I mean, look at his figure.
Okay, yeah. No, I'm fine, really, but is it really okay to do something like this?
Oh, it's fine. After all, my real underwear is underneath.
Where?
Where do you think?
Oh, I guess Miss Rowan would know. Wait, I can't see her underwear underneath the black panties. Does that mean Miss Rowan's wearing a thong? Woo!
Okay, 1 point for Shoji.
Yeah.
It's a very small point. Okay, I did my part. See, there's no harm in just trying on some underwear. It's a fact of life. Do you feel more comfortable with the idea now? Don't be so shy. Do you want to know how bras work? If you don't, I can show you.
Oh, let's go. Where's the flags? We keep them here close.
Hey, I read it nonchalant. It's good. Adjusting the straps is really easy. Come here. I'll let you practice on mine.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, now it's time to raise some flags.
Yeah, flags, but still. Oh, yeah. What?
From behind, of course. Don't get the wrong idea.
Still looks like we had a good view back there.
Mm-hmm. Shoji, your hands are shaking so much. Are you really that nervous? There. See how simple that was? Now step back out. Step back out so I can finish getting changed. Please.
My head is spinning. I'm starting to doubt that all this is real. I can't get the sight around in my head. It's like her afterimage is burned onto my eyeballs.
I see zero things wrong with that. It shows that you like women.
That's not a bad thing. How the hell am I supposed to get through gym class after this?
Ready. Now, see, that's, in my opinion, that's been the best so far.
Very appealing. Very nice.
It's very well done. How about this one? Not so shocking.
Anything she puts on this store is going to be shocking.
Damn right it is.
Good shocking. Very good shocking.
It's a bit tamer, but still stylish. Bright neon colors are really popular right now.
I don't see those bright neon colors.
They're good for gym because they hold everything in place. Do not question me, I am colorblind. With you and your purple hair.
She's just talking about it so casually.
Don't be so apprehensive. These are typical, everyday topics for a lot of friends.
Are they, though?
They might be. I mean, we're dudes.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't talk about, yeah, man, bought these boxers at Walmart.
Yeah.
I bought these Care Bear boxers.
Yeah, nah.
It's manly. It's manly bear.
Yeah, nah.
Once you start making some, you need to be prepared to actually have these conversations. I mean, I've had weird conversations with my friends that are girls.
I don't know if I can do that. I don't know how to talk about girly things.
You learn.
Since I only live with my parents, I haven't heard anything like that before.
Well, when in doubt about something, just try to follow the other person's lead and agree. That's what I do. So I just told you my sports bra holds everything in place. What would you say to a girl who mentioned that?
I don't have much to hold in place.
Good, casual, and modest. It might draw a little attention to the fact, but all girls are built differently. You'll catch on, don't worry. Anyway, there's a specific reason I picked this out for you. This is the sort of thing we wear to gym class, so you should definitely get one. Now, I've tried them both on like we agreed, so it's your turn.
Wasn't there a third item you wanted? Yes, let's not forget about the third item. We need more, we need to see more.
Yes.
Yes.
We need to see more Leah.
Yes.
So I can have more lines. Oh.
Yes, that's the only reason we need to see more.
Well, duh. I don't want to be pointless here. Oh, did you want me to try that on too?
You might as well. I mean, we've come this far, right? Oh, them excuses.
Wonder Twins power activate.
Wow.
Wow. Oh yeah, sorry. Huh, so you like it?
At this point, I think I'd do anything she told me to. Damn
Anyone
straight.
would. Any logical thinking straight man would. Good. Now your turn. Or whatever Shoji is.
Do I really have to? Okay, fine. It's not like anything's going to fit me the way it's supposed to, so I shouldn't be that worried about how it looks. But I guess it really isn't so bad. If I'm pretending to be a girl, it does give me that shape that Miss Rowland was talking about. Are you sure pretending is the right word? Because
Seriously, man.
not even the most androgynous dude has freaking hips like that.
Well, how do you like them, Shoji? You? Is everything a good fit?
It's great, especially the items you picked out. I'll bet you have a good eye for this kind of thing.
For picking out girls' clothes for boys?
I went shopping in general. Maybe you have hidden talent.
Well, maybe that's true. Hopefully I'll get to experiment a little with your wardrobe sometime.
Oh yeah.
Since you like those items so much, let me buy them for you.
Again, where's our flags?
We've ran out.
We'll have to go pick up some more. At least let me pay
We are
for
at the mall.
Yes. At least let me pay for these. You already bought so much for me at the other store.
Nonsense. You're a student, so I know you don't have that much reliable income. Just think of it as my little way of helping you out.
If you're sure.
I am, and thank you for being a good sport and letting me see you in those cute clothes.
Okay, now we need more flags. Why is she thanking me for that?
We ran out of them again.
Damn it.
I think they're out of stock, too. That many flags.
God damn it.
I'm glad we arranged this little outing. It's refreshing to get away from the school once in a while.
Oh, but living in school is the best. Just ask Shoji.
I never said Shoji was the most commonsensical person. Just cute.
Yeah.
Anyways, since we stay there the majority of the time, sometimes we get stuck in our own little world. Not that that's entirely a bad thing, but still.
I think I'm going to enjoy it there, even if I can't be myself.
Why couldn't you be yourself? You're still you. That doesn't change just because you dress like a girl, does it?
I don't know if it's that simple.
If I pretended to be a boy, I don't think I'd feel like a different person.
It'd be a bit harder for you to pretend to be
Lots
a
of
boy.
saran wrap.
I'm not sure if even that could hold it.
Good point. I still have my same interest and humor, right? You don't have to change that much about you. Even if you like things people usually associate with boys, that doesn't mean you can't like them as a girl. People can like whatever they want, even your boy clothes don't necessarily mean anything.
I think that's what Selena assumed last night. She assumed that you're a lesbian. But what she said is actually a pretty nice little message there.
Yeah, for any people that struggle with that stuff that's watching that, listen to Leah.
Yes. Well, listen to her with those last few lines, maybe not anywhere else.
yeah.
That and that I was a lesbian. No, she very much just assumed you were a lesbian.
Yeah, no. It was all lesbian. Yeah. Did she really? Oh, I'm curious how you answered that one. Did you answer it right?
I told her I wasn't, which is true, I guess, although it was also kind of a lie.
Well, you'll be probably telling a lot of those this year. I just hope you work well under pressure. And speaking of pressure, we're going to be late if we don't hurry. Lunch is probably almost over. I didn't mean to keep you out this long.
Oops, well, what are you going to do? Send me to the principal?
Well, I guess I'd have to serve detention with you, wouldn't I? Still, we don't want to make a bad impression. Let's grab a rice ball and head back to the school, alright?
Sure, thank you for the clothes today. I'll try to pay you back as soon as possible.
No need for that. Pay me back by doing well in your classes. And try to enjoy yourself this year.
The more time passes, the more I get used to what I'm wearing. I was so distracted by this morning, thinking about the act I'm putting on, that I couldn't focus. For the afternoon classes, I'm doing a lot better. I actually managed to take notes during the lecture. At a lot of time, I found myself thinking about something besides my situation. I don't know if I'll actually get used to dressing like a girl, but at least I won't let it ruin my studies. Over already? Guess I'll wait to leave again. I don't want to attract too much attention. Huh? What's Hoshi still doing here? Is she cleaning up the classroom all by herself? Maybe that's part of the class representative's duties. Still, cleaning up the room looks like a lot of work. Maybe I should help her?
Should we?
Let's be nice to Hoshi. She showed us to the gym.
Exactly.
I can't just let her work on it all by her lonesome. The least I can do is offer to help.
Hoshi, do you need a hand?
Oh, hello, Shoji. You would not mind?
No, of course not. It's a big job for one person. Here.
You are not obligated to help me, you know. As a class representative, it's my duty to clean up at the end of the day.
Really? Doesn't that take a long time?
Some days aren't so bad, but I suppose it usually does. Between working, cleaning up, and attending to my other duties, it doesn't really give me much time to hang out with the other girls. I don't think anyone has ever offered to help before, either, so thank you.
I'm happy to help. It's not like I have anything better to do, so don't worry about it. It shouldn't take too long with the two of us working at it.
I've broken it down to a pretty efficient system. It looks like someone left their lecture notes. I'll have to hang on to these too. Someone will be looking for them.
She's so nice.
Yep.
Is she their class rep or their mom?
I am both.
I wonder if they're jealous of Hoshi being the class rep. She must have excellent grades to have gotten that position.
You know, I sort of guess what it's like. My parents always moved around so much, I was kind of in the same position. I never got to know a lot of people at school. Even when I did make friends, it would never last. I'd be gone within half a year. Eventually, it just wasn't worth the effort. I know it's not exactly the same, but I still don't have much time to really hang out with people. Or people who wanted to hang out with me.
But things are different this year.
They are?
She looks a little relieved.
I just took some drugs. Yay!
She looks... That's not the expression of relief.
Unless it was like one really good piss.
Yeah, that'd be the only time that's relief.
Oh, thank God. You've been holding it in all this time. I'm glad... I'm glad that's the case.
And all this talking has really made the work go by quickly. The classroom looks spotless now.
Damn right it does. Thank you for the help, Shoji. We should walk back to the dorms together.
Sure,
Yeah.
I'll get the door. This is me.
Oh, our dorms. They're fairly close together. I'm just there, down the hall. If you should need anything, feel free to stop by anytime. Have a good night. Aw, she's blushing.
Yeah.
Good night.
So tired. I don't have any homework, so I think I'll just lay down for a bit. It's a strange day to say the least, but not all of it good or bad. Is every day of the school year going to be like this? Or will this all seem normal to me in a week? God damn it, Windows. Even that would be pretty odd, I guess. But right now, I don't feel quite as alone as I would have expected on my first day.
I'm watching you, Shoji, from the window.
Go away.
I wonder what tomorrow will be like. Okay, on that day, we're just gonna stop here
Yes.
for now. See
We
what...
finished day
Yes.
1.
Yes, that was day 1. See what day 2 brings next time.
On High School Romance.